Hello, this is Reiki Master Angelia with part 15, Works of Arts Reiki 2 and Natural Complementary Healing Training Program. Last time we left off on scanning, Byoisin, where you feel and scan for hot spots in order to, give Reiki to those spots where your client needs it. And we're talking about beaming. I think we started on that a little bit, but we're going to continue on that. Beaming works better if you allow your consciousness to merge with the Reiki consciousness, meaning if you're connected to your higher power, in my case, the Holy Spirit. Simply be aware of the Reiki energy as it flows through you. So, the energy would flow through your crown, through your hands, through you. Focus your mind only on the Reiki, so only on the spirit coming through you to heal. If other thoughts come into your mind, gently brush them away and bring your attention back to the Reiki. By doing this, you will enter an altered state that allows the energy pathways Reiki flows through to open more than normal. It also allows your Reiki guides to more easily add their Reiki to yours. Beaming can be done at the end of a standard treatment, or it can be done by itself. And that in the situation we have going on now with the corona and the COVID, it's the same thing. But that can be a good thing to do, is beaming, instead of getting up close to people if you're concerned about catching the virus. Brima balancing. Get comfortable and center yourself in the hara or pelvis so that you are relaxed and embodied, meaning you're, realizing yourself. Do not have to have any outcome in mind, and do not diagnose. Just be, just as if you're meditating. You are the bridge to the universal energies in this state of non-doing. Sit comfortably beside your partner, as if you have a partner. You may want to put one hand on your belly to center yourself and prepare to make the deep contact. As you do, remember that your fields are merged, you and your partner if you have one, that you are moving within your partner's body. Tell your partner that you're going to lay your hand on his or her belly. Do so and allow a deep connection with no thoughts. If thoughts come, treat them as clouds on the summer sky and let them pass on, just like any meditation. Pay attention to the space between your hand and your partner. Just be. The briefest, most basic balancing is done with one hand on the heart center and the other on the hara, or the pelvis area. If you do nothing but this with total focus, you will provide a nourishing healing. The positions are: number 1, place one hand on your partner's belly until deep contact is made. Number 2, keep one hand on your partner's belly and grasp both feet with the other hand. Pay complete attention to the space between your hands. And that's, sending energy through those two areas to balance this area. You will know when to move to the next position. Like I said, the more you do Reiki, the more you feel for it, the more you get the vibes that the body is sending you. Move the hand on the feet to the knees. Use your wrist on one knee, hand on the other. Keep the belly hand in place. So that would look something like a knee here and the other knee here with your belly hand still in its place. Number 3, when you feel that the energy is moving and you are ready, bring the hand from the knees and place it on top of the hand of the belly. Replace the original belly hand and place it on the chest. Reposition yourself as you do, because if you were down here, you probably can't reach all that far. I know I can't anymore. So you have to move up. Number 4, when you're ready to go on, take the hand from the belly and place it over the hand on the chest. By doing this, you maintain the contact while moving your own body to get comfortable. Let's face it, you need to be comfortable when you're doing Reiki, because if you're not, then you're going to have to stop and keep moving, and, it's not great for your client. In fact, the last one I did in person, I was really uncomfortable. It was really hard on me, and that's when I said, hey, I've got to stop doing this physically in person without, them working around me or distance Reiki. I just can't do all that anymore. Number 5. Now bring the upper hand gently over the crown and lightly onto the brow. Hold for about 6 full breaths. Then move from the brow to the crown. Rest your hand very lightly on the hair or hold it slightly above the head. So you would start there and go there. That wasn't really explained very well right there, but that's, brow to the crown. Number 6. When you are done, give a bow and gesture of thanks and reverence to your partner for the privilege of being able to participate in this deep and nourishing ritual of universal energy funneling. Move back into yourself for a few moments of absorption and meditation. Do a Brima balancing on someone twice a week and get balanced yourself. Because anytime you use, universal energy, the Holy Spirit, whatever, it only helps you too. Okay, now here is the Tibetan Master Sealer Seikim. I will show you the picture. If you use symbols, like I said, my symbol is pretty much a symbol of the cross, but some people use these symbols. So that is Seikim, the Tibetan Master Sealer. Its purpose is use the Master Sealer to open the aura before a Reiki treatment. Use the Master Sealer to seal the etheric form around the body after a treatment. It is also used to ground a person. It's basically a key to get inside and access the person. A feeling of resistance or difficulty letting go helps integrate by opening or closing. So if someone has a feeling of resistance or difficulty letting go or letting the power in, that's supposed to help. Okay, and here's another symbol called the Tibetan Fire Serpent, or the Serpent of Fire. That's what that looks like. And you can always pause, and everything is drawn with the forefinger, and it will say 1, 2, and, like that. So its purpose is used to connect all 7 energy centers. And like I said, my symbol is pretty simple. Begin at the crown chakra and end the spiral at the root chakra. Let it be so below as it is above. So the goal there, is to heal through the chakras. Or some people say on earth as it is in heaven. And, I'm down with that. Can connect the chakras during a session. So if you feel like there's blocking or energy problems, you can use that or imagine that. Like I said, you can use your own symbol and imagine that you're working through these areas. We'll get to making your own symbols in the master training program if you get that far. So this is Karuna Kai, the one we just talked about. It's the Tibetan fire serpent. The fire serpent represents the sleeping serpent coiling at the base of the spine. So you might, if you've studied yoga or in meditation, you know about Kundalini, your energy stored at the spine, your spare energy. The fire serpent is used during an attunement with a horizontal line over the top of the crown. That's off, bug. Snaking down the spine and spiraling clockwise at the base of the spine. Grounds energy into the lower feet and the tailbone body. By reversing the spiral counterclockwise, starting at the base of spine, snaking up the spine and ending with a horizontal line over the crown, it pushes energy up to the 4 upper chakras. So, if someone's bottom half is better than their top half, you would go that way. If the top half's healthier than their bottom half, you would go that way. And again, like I said, I have my own symbol that I use, but some people use these for the universal energy and, not for the Holy Spirit. Again, it's all in what you believe. It does not allow energy to escape out of the crown chakra. The fire serpent connects and opens all chakras. It opens the central channel, allowing the flow of Kundalini fire. Again, if you studied yoga, you know about your Kundalini, your latent stores of energy in your spine. So this is to release them if you need the healing in your body. Or the Dumo. It can be used in healing or meditation for more balance and receptivity. I'm having an itchy nose day, sorry. The spiral symbol. The serpent of fire. We're talking about this still. Some people call it Ninji Da. The serpent of fire means the great breath of God, embracing form in the spiral dance of love. The spiral form expresses a form of spiritual power, and this symbol shows the spiral for the second time. The other time was in the Chokaray symbol. The serpent in the Hindu religion also represents the Kundalini, a powerful force for transformation. The serpent of fire symbol is used in all attunements and appears to be a way of opening up the entire energy system so that it will receive more readily. This symbol is also used for deep cellular healing and by touching the DNA, RNA molecules within the body system. It is used to repattern on this deeper level and to free one from old memory patterns of illness and disease. See, you can use Reiki not only for physical problems, but also for mental and spiritual problems. The symbol is used to cleanse and align the chakras, balancing their path of energy flow into the body. It can be used at the beginning, middle, or end of a treatment. When used at the end of a Reiki treatment, it can reinforce the repatterning of cellular memory. Draw the symbol once and repeat its name mentally 3 times. Tibetan Master. A funneling vortex with a bolt of lightning connecting heaven and earth. Appears to be a combination of the power and grounding symbol. And like I said, you can use your own symbol if you've got one. But these are beginning symbols that, when you're taught to use the universal energy, and where your power comes from. You know this. So, if, like I said, if the sign of the cross is a symbol I want to use, then that's what I use. Okay. Here are some Reiki resources. The International Center for Reiki Training, 21421 Hilltop Street, number 28 in Southfield, Michigan. That's 48034. www.reiki.org. And you can save 5%, on your orders if you go on there for the first time, I think it is. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Phone number is 1-800-332-8112, I'm sorry, or 248-948-8812. The MRT 200W Reiki table is a wooden construction with a foam pad. It weighs 30 pounds. So if you're wanting to go around and do Reiki, that's something. If you can carry 30 pounds, you can do that. $357 does not include the face cradle. $462 includes the face cradle, tote bag in navy, black, or purple. Reiki hand positions poster, $13. Reiki News Online, again, is www.reiki.org. Book, The Spirit of Reiki, 120 photographs, 40 illustrations, in-depth analysis of the Reiki symbols, additional 20 treatment positions, Hayashi Guide and the Future of Reiki for $19.95, Spiritual Healing by Daniel Benor, MD, Scientific Evidence for Spiritual Healing, 628 pages for $28. Oh, my ear's itching now. 3-tape Reiki Symposium from New York. That's from 1998, so it's a little bit dated. Number MCT 100 for $21.95. Tape entitled Meet Your Reiki Guides. MCT 102 for $13, and that's if you don't already know who your guide is and who you want your guide to be. Various CD tapes, including Spiritual Protection and Healing. Yes, Spiritual Protection. Something I talk about in Reiki. All spirits are not created equal. And if you are just calling on spirits, like, people who do, medium things and spiritualist things, you don't know what you're getting. And spirits can lie to you. So you want to protect yourself spiritually if you're getting involved in the spirit world. So that's something to think about. Hypnotherapy CD with booklets. Now, one of my associates does hypnotherapy, so I usually just refer out to her. I'll let her take care of that. I'm not dealing with hypnosis. MCT 104 is for $17.95. And they have other massage. I refer to someone else for massage. And again, they have portable massage tables. Again, if you can carry that. But now the note here is they do not ship to Alaska or Hawaii as of the last writing of this, but I know Hawaii does have a lot of resources for that sort of thing. Some resources references. These class manuals and books were used as additional reference material for our manuscript. We would like to thank and acknowledge their works. Advanced Reiki Training, William Rand. Empowerment Through Reiki, Paula Horan. All Women Are Healers by Diane Stein. And Future Must Reads. If you want to become a Reiki master and teach others and things, these are good things to help you out. Reiki, A Torch in Daylight by Karen Mitchell, PhD. The Celestine Prophecy by James Redfield. Accepting Your Power to Heal by Therapeutic Touch by Dolores Krieger, PhD, RN. Fire in the Soul by Joan Borisinko, PhD. Minding the Body, Mending the Mind by Joan Borisinko, PhD. Animal Speak by Ted Andrews. Creative Visualization by Shakti Gawain. Living in the Light by Shakti Gawain. Scientific Healing Affirmations by Paramahansa Yogananda. A Gift for All Mankind by Tara Singh. The Crystal Handbook by Kevin Sullivan. Gems of Wisdom by Charlene Whitaker. It's available at Natural Wonders. Now, I don't know if they're still open, if that's still a thing or not. Okay. So, now we're going to talk about, because that was all of the coursework. Oh, the Reiki 2 Attunement Procedure. Part 1. Number 1. Ask your spirit guides to be present. So I would ask for the Holy Spirit to be present. Whoever your spirit guides, the universal energy, be present. Invoke a prayer of protection for you and your Reiki student. Ask to be made a channel for divine healing. Number 2. State this as a Reiki 2 attunement. Number 3. Draw the Usui Master symbol and the power symbol on the palms of your hands. Number 4. Draw the power symbol down the front of your body. And those are my symbols. You can use the Usui, Hashi, whatever symbols mean it to you. Cover each chakra. Allow them to open to the light. And, these are all light working. It's called light workers, Number 5. Draw all 7 Reiki symbols out in front of you. Allow their energy to fill the room. Number 6. Stand behind the student. Draw the fire serpent starting at the crown down to the root chakra. Number 7. Place your hands on the student's head, like that. Meditate briefly to establish a harmonious energy link with them. Number 8. Place your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Contract the Hui Yin point and do the violet breath. So it'd be like. Number 9. Open your hands. Exhale violet breath into the student's crown chakra. So you would be breathing right onto the ground. Visualize the Master Tibetan symbol moving from you to them and to the base of the brain while silently chanting the secret name 3 times. And again, like I said, as a Christian person, I use the sign of the cross. And, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Close hands together on the crown chakra. So you would do that. Number 10. Draw the Usui Master symbol over the student's head. Silently chant the secret name 3 times as you guide the symbol down to the base of the brain. Number 11. Draw the Sichim symbol over the student's head. Silently chant secret name as you do this. Number 12. Tap student on the left shoulder to raise prayer clasped hands and tell them in front, this is what we're going to do. When I tap you on the shoulder, I want you to raise prayer clasped hands. Number 13. Draw the power symbol in the air over their hands. Visualize the symbol moving into their hands, to their crown chakra, down the head and lodging in the base of their brain, while silently chanting the secret name 3 times. Number 14. Do the same procedure with the mental or emotional symbol and the long distance symbol. Number 15. Gently lower the student's hands down to in front of their heart. Number 16. Move to the next student and repeat steps 2 through 15. If only one student, proceed to part 2. Part 2. Now, some people have a big class. We like to have a big class. Personally, I like working one-on-one with people because I feel like they get more out of it, and I get to do more with them, and get to explain more to them than I would if I had a room full of people that I was working with. Part 2. Number 1. Move to the front. Open the student's hands, palm side up. Hold with the left hand, with your left hand. Number 2. Draw the power symbol in the air over their hands. Silently chant the secret name 3 times and guide symbol into their hands. Tap their hands 3 times. And see, there's a lot of little things in here. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Number 3. Do the same procedure with the mental emotional symbol and the long distance symbol. Number 4. Move the student's hands back to the prayer position or have them fold them over their heart. Number 5. Place your hands over the students and blow over their hands. So, if they're in the prayer position, you would blow over their hands. Down to the solar plexus and up to the third eye, to the crown and back to the hands. Now, I do this as little as possible. I've had Reiki masters who do this full on, and I'm thinking, whoa. But, it's up to you. Number 6. Move to next student and repeat steps 1 through 5. If only one student, proceed to part 3. Okay, Reiki 2 attunement procedure continued, part 3. Number 1. Move to the back of the student. Place your hands on their shoulders. And some of you all who have been my students are saying, yeah, she did that. Look down upon their head and visualize that the crown chakra is open all the way to the root chakra. So you'd just be seeing a tube of energy. Number 3. State a positive affirmation 3 times. And this is something you all can talk about later on. If they have problems with confidence or they have problems with self-esteem or problems with things, you can come up with a positive affirmation to repeat into their crown 3 times. Intend for this to be accepted by the unconscious mind of the student. This lets them know they are an official Reiki practitioner. Some affirmation examples are, and like I said, you can make up your own, but here's some. You are now a Reiki 2 practitioner. Go. Bless all with Reiki energy. So if they were lacking confidence, you could say, you are now a confident Reiki 2 practitioner. Go and bless all confidently with Reiki energy. See? Trust in the infinite wisdom of Reiki. May it always protect you and guide you toward the highest healing good. Go. Radiate and bless all with Reiki energy. Give freely of your abilities and unique talents. Allow the unconditional love of Reiki to guide you as you walk this healing path. And I actually use that a lot, and I say use the unconditional love of God to guide you as you walk this healing path. Experiment. Formulate your own. Your affirmation should be sincere and spontaneous. 4. Bring your hands together. Place your thumbs at the base of the skull to seal in the process. So you put your thumbs at the base of their skull. Number 5. State this affirmation. You are now centered in divine wisdom and grounded in your own power. Number 6, draw the power symbol to lock in the attunement process. Number 7, know that this process is complete. The student is now connected directly to the Reiki source. Number 8, place your hands on the student's shoulders. Know that you are both blessed. Give thanks for this wondrous experience. Number 9, move to the next student and repeat steps 1 through 8. Again, if only one student, go to part 4. And part 4, number 1, move to the front of the student. Hold your hands at waist level, palms facing the student. Number 2, inhale a breath, hold, exhale, and release the hui yin, or the energy that, you're blessing them with. Allow this breath to be a blessing for the student. Number 3, allow several moments before asking the student to slowly return to the here and now present time. Okay, and then you can start keeping track. Once you're level 2, you can start keeping track of your clients. And this will help you know what their problems are, because some practitioners go ahead and start a practice once they're level 2. And so this could be a client sheet, and it says, the Reiki practitioner who has assisted you today is in a program for further study and or certification. It would be of assistance to the practitioner if you would fill out the following form as documentation of the session you have experienced. In an effort to create and maintain an educational and professional program of training, verification of hands-on practical experience is required for various levels of study. This information will be kept confidential. And then I, your client's name, received a session of energy balancing of Reiki channeled through the practitioner's name, a Reiki practitioner on such and such date in the city of where you live and state of where you live. And further verification is required, and they print their name, address, city, state, zip, and their phone. At this Reiki energy session I experienced, and then they have a chance where they can fill out what they experienced, so how they felt about it. And that would help you to know, if there are things maybe you need to tweak, or, if there are things that you want to pay special attention to next time for someone. And that is it. So that is the end of Works of Heart's Reiki Level 2 and Natural Complementary Healing Training Program. So I hope you found it educational and informational. And if you have completed the whole training program and you would like a certification, you have to be able to prove to me that you've watched the whole training program. Yeah. There would be a quiz. And then you can get that. On the various pages and things, if you go to Works of Heart, Reiki, and Natural Complementary Healing page on Facebook, there's a link where you can donate if you want to keep this healing ministry going. And, just go out there. Be an instrument of healing for God and help people out. And that's all for now. Until next time.